Yeah, coming to Harman, there were totally 5 rounds during this hiring process. And also, it's also an on-campus hiring. So, at first, what was JD was, it's like Harman Digital. Like, it's completely DevOps type of role, like mostly based on like Docker and Kubernetes, etc. Yeah, so they require C and CPP more than Python.
Okay.
So, that was job description. So, the first one was assessment.
Okay.
The first round was assessment. It's like 2 parts. One part is aptitude part and another part is coding part.
Okay.
In aptitude part, the questions were easy only, but it's like we want to run with time. Like time is very less and we want to answer so many questions.
Okay.
So I think, so I think that time management is very important there. So yeah, when it comes to coding part, there were 2 coding questions. So yeah, one coding question was pretty easy and another one was some medium level.
Okay.
So they didn't ask any data structures or anything.
Okay.
It's like basic array strings only. But one question is easy and one question is medium level.
Okay.
So that's about first round. So when it comes to second round,
no MCQs, no English comprehension, such kind of question.
yeah, no. First round was aptitude.
Okay.
Only mathematics.
Mathematics.
Yeah, nothing English and all. Yeah. So in the first round, second part was coding.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, when it come to second round, it was like pH test on e-litmus platform. Yeah, on e-litmus platform, you have to take a pH test. And in pH test, there was like everything, like mathematical questions, quantitative aptitude questions, qualitative aptitude questions, and they covered everything about aptitude. There is nothing technical and all in that round. So everything it's about verbal reasoning and all, verbal reasoning, communication in such round. So the questions are pretty difficult there. Like the questions are pretty difficult and very difficult level. So I think it will take a lot of time.
Okay.
And also there was negative marking in that exam.
Okay.
So what I did is I didn't answer many questions. I just answered whatever I know. Like I first went to English thing because it's easy to score compared to doing mathematical questions for 3 long times. So I did English grammar at first. So after that, at last I came to mathematical questions and I solved some questions.
Okay.
So I didn't do many questions. Like I did solve only like a small amount of questions because it's negative marking.
Okay.
Yeah. So after 1 week we got results that for next round technical interview. So yeah, I cleared that.
One thing, one thing, sorry to interrupt you. As you mentioned in the second round, what made it too difficult? Any talk on that? Like why it was difficult?
Yeah. Because the aptitude questions were very high level.
Okay.
Like aptitude questions were not like Indian bigs or that level. It was like very high level. The questions were so difficult, mathematical questions.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what made it very difficult.
And the English part was easy.
Yeah, English part was easy. Yeah.
Chalo then. So for one wrong question, there is -1. Like how much was the negative score?
Yeah. I think no, it's not like -1. Like they add some pattern like the number of questions we do wrong and the negative marking will go on increasing.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember correctly, but that's what the process. It's not like fixed thing like -1 or -0.
Okay.
Like that.
All right. Yeah. Next round.
Yeah. So from previous tests, they didn't eliminate many. So at first, like 400 numbers were written in the first exam, like first round. So out of 439 members were selected for PH test.
Okay.
Yeah, there was massive elimination first round itself.
Okay.
So for second round, out of 39, there were 30 members selected for third round. Technical interview. They didn't eliminate many members. So technical interview was they gave us like 1 week time to prepare for that technical interview.
Okay.
So the interview was like 1 hour long. It took 1 hour time. And so what they did ask is they went everything, whatever there is there in my resume. For example, the whatever skills I kept, they came from start. So C, CPP, Python, like RTOS and computer networks, etc. Yeah, so they were mostly like theoretical. Like they went very deep into C language. Like they did ask many C language questions to me. They went very deep into theory. So I was expecting this from Harman because they work mostly on C and CPP. So I expected this very much early. So I did a lot of research in C and CPP. So it helped me a lot during interview. Yeah, so I was able to answer many questions, not correctly, but at least I was able to say like at least some part. Yeah, so I was able to prolong from that some part, like speaking as I know everything. Yeah, confidence thing worked.
Yeah.
So So like that the questions were. And at first only he told me interview process. Like so at first you will be introducing yourself, and next you will be explaining about your projects, and next you will be asking questions about resume, and next there will be a situation based question. Like some situation based question. So after that Q&A session. So this was the process of interview. So in technical.
So nothing like, just say you to share the screen and code in front of them, nothing like that.
There were like snippets, coding snippets. Like he kept me some pseudo codes on pointers, etc. So I did answer in chart itself.
Okay, chalo. So this was about the third round.
Yeah.
So how was?
Technical part, I didn't answer many questions, frankly speaking. Because Python was my go-to language from my first year onwards. So suddenly I changed myself into C and CPP for this particular company, Harman. In 1 month of time. So I didn't answer that many questions, even though I prepared a lot in C and CPP. So he didn't ask much from Python. He did ask only from C and CPP. And he asked questions on DBMS and SQL. He didn't ask any queries and all. So he just asked theoretical part. Like there's theory questions from DBMS. So I was able to answer very nicely those questions. So I was expecting queries basically. So but but he did ask only theoretical part. And my favorite subject was computer networks actually. Like I was good in I was good in networks, but he didn't ask many questions in that. My two projects was on networks only actually. So those helped me a lot during project session. And also analytical question helped me a lot, because I thought I didn't went so good in technical, because I didn't answer many correct. I know that. So during analytical question he told that take a situation from your life. He didn't give me any situation. He just told that you take yourself a challenging situation in your life and tell me how did you overcome that, like what you did to overcome. So I took a incident from my BTech life. So I took a incident from my BTech life and I explained him in a pretty good manner. Actually like a cinema story. So some highs and lows. He got good impression by that.
So I'm curious, what was your serious situation? Do you remember the serious cinema?
No, like it's like So what I told him is like I was in many clubs during my college time, like electronics club, maths club, etc. So it was like one day I want to go to club thing, club meeting and all. So I have CIA exams, my CIA exams, CIA 3. It's like I want to score. I want to score good in those exams. Like we'll be having in our college, like out of 3, best of 2 will be taken. So I didn't have good marks in my first 2 CIS. So it's like do or die for me, CIA 3. But but we are doing but club, we are doing a workshop or something. We are doing a workshop, which is very important for after. So today I have CIA 3 exam, tomorrow we have a workshop. So like I want to take care of everything, how it was going, and want to do many things. Many works were undone. So but there was no time for me because I want to prepare for exam. But the situation was like, if I won't go there and if I won't do things and all, we won't be ready for workshop. And it was like very important for us, because we are doing that after so many years. Due to COVID, we didn't do the workshop. First 2 years. So it's very important for our club.
Agree.
They will say like
understand.
So it was like if I go for workshop, I can't do well in my exam. If I can't do well, there is chance like not very less marks. Even it's very do or die situation in my exams. So I thought, okay, what should I do? Should I go to that exam, read for exam, or should I go to that workshop thing and all? So what I thought is, frankly speaking, so if we go to workshop, it will be like collective happiness. If I write exam and even though I get very good less marks, even though I get very pass marks, it will be like individual disappointment. But if I go to workshop and if I do it well, it will be collective happiness. So I thought like, collective happiness is very important than individual happiness. And so I went to that workshop thing. And I got very less marks in that exam. Frankly, I got very less marks, but I was able to clear that. Like, it's not like very fail like that. I cleared that with good margin only, but I got very less marks. But I was really happy that we got good name in that workshop, and everyone were happy. That's what at last matters, right? Like,
Yeah, I agree.
yeah, if I would have gone for exam, I think the workshop wouldn't have gone well,
Yeah.
and so many would have felt bad. Yeah.
Because of
Collective happiness is important.
I get because of this collective happiness, the panelist was impressed with your answer. I can say that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Chalo then, this was all about third round, correct?
Yeah, still there were 2 rounds. Like,
Okay.
there was next round was managerial round.
Okay.
Managerial round, they did ask like our manager interviews us, like whoever is going to take the team. So yeah, it was like pretty formal, like nothing like technical and all for some time. He just like chit chatting with us, and after some time, yeah, he told to present my projects, like whatever I did my projects during my curriculum. He told to present my screen and explain with PPT. Yeah, and explain with PPT. So I presented my screen and explained with PPT and all. Like, okay, he did ask many questions in between. He told how you done this, how you done that. But I was able to convince him, and yeah, at last I cleared that. Actually, out of 30 members, 11 members went to managerial interview. Yeah.
11.
So out of 11, 4 members went to HR interview.
Okay. Okay, managerial round was the elimination round, right? Every round is an elimination round.
Yeah, every round is elimination round.
All right, among 400.
HR round.
Okay, among 400, only 4 were able to go to the HR.
Yeah.
And
all 4 were selected at last.
And you were one among them.
Yeah.
Chalo then, so how was your HR round?
Yeah, HR round was like, it's not like pretty cool round. Like,
okay.
Yeah, it was like after technical. It was pretty cool round, like non-technical stuff and all.
Okay.
She did ask about my hobbies and about my life, the way of life, etc. So yeah, she told me in HR round that I was selected for this company, and this was the benefits, and these are the things I'm going to get after joining company and that.
Okay.
So yeah, I was finally okay. Yeah, it's complete. I was happy after that. All 4 were selected. All 4 who went to HR.
Yeah. So how much time it took for complete process completion? How much time it took?
Like 1 month. 1 month. 1 month.
1 month. Since from the day one, from the assessment to the HR, 1 month it took.
Yeah, it took 1 month.
And the mode of communication, how is it? Is it a telephonic call or is it update from the email? How was it?
No, everything is like update from email.
Chalo then. So after this, the job description, I will talk regarding this CTC, job profile, internship and stipend. Can you talk on that?
Yeah, there was no internship for Hanman International too. It's like full-time role.
Okay.
So it's associate engineer role, associate software engineer role.
Okay.
Yeah, and the package was 9.75 including bonus.
Okay.
Including bonus 9.75 LPA. And it was completely technical role, coding role. So yeah, it was not clear yet because they told after joining company they'll be allocating role.
Okay.
But for now it's like DevOps kind of.
DevOps. And there is no bond.
Yeah. No, there is no bond.
No bond. So then, I guess everything has been covered regarding its hiring procedure as well as the job description. Last but not the least, any suggestion to our audience?
Yeah, my suggestion, frankly speaking, I'll be saying same thing because confidence is very important. So yeah, I was like, I should just select for this technical writing round. First round. If I go to interview, I was like, definitely I'm going to crack this job. Because interview is our thing. All will be in our court, and I think just we want to be ourselves, and we want to speak confidently. We want to be top of our world. We shouldn't be let down. We shouldn't be very moody and let down. So should speak very confidently. Yeah, like we are boss of our life, and we shouldn't go over. Again, we shouldn't go over hype and all. We should know when we should stop and when we should start. It's very important. For example, if someone is interrupting in middle, like interview is interrupting in middle, we should know to stop and ask. Okay, we should listen what he is saying on that. So yeah, whatever we speak with 100% confidence, even though it's wrong. Okay, yeah, it's my personal experience. I don't know.
It's totally fine.
Yeah, that worked me a lot because I am not like super duper student, like who knows everything. I was like average student only, but what I take pride is my communication. So I think like, So I think like I can communicate pretty good with interviewers. Yeah, that's what made me. Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, completely agree with you. And regarding the psychology behind the communication, I really agree with that. And that is true, actually. This is gonna work in the majority of the interviews. They, knowing the many things doesn't make any sense, but the way of conveying the things matters a lot during the interview. And yeah, I mean, really appreciate you for taking time and joining us. And speaking regarding your Harman experience, really appreciate you buddy, for taking time and joining us today.
Yeah, thank you, Akshay, for opportunity.
And yeah, guys, this is all about today's talk. And if you're not a subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon and subscribe. And guys, we also have a Telegram community group. Link is given in the description. I mean, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you, Akshay.
And yeah, guys, see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.